go to sleep for 8, 9 hours. Then you turn around, it's time to go do another job, and you do that job, but he can't go get no more money or no more business because he got you and him got to go do another job.
Yeah.
When he should train you, and if you really want to prosper in this company, train you. Hey, look, you play me. I'm gonna go on, go try to find some more work. So when we get through with this job, we automatically got somewhere else to go. Always keep somewhere to go. Keep your book full. When you want your book running over, worry about how to deal with it when it's time to go to it. Just keep the books full. That's my motto. If my books is not full, hey, on me, it's a lot of stress, of course.
I'm looking for pen and paper.
Yeah, I mean, it just depends on what you feel.
Keep your books full.
I want to, yeah, like they say, what is it? The cup runneth over. I want the book runneth over. So that's just me. Everybody's body ain't built the same. So that's just what I look at on that tape.
That's a good one right there. And it took me a minute to kind of realize that. But that was real. I mean, that I ain't gonna lie. That if I give you, your flowers on that, definitely, that definitely advice changed my game. It took
that's like
took
you
time.
Now. You got it to the point you doesn't master what you're doing. All you gotta do is be there. You drive. You make sure everybody get there. You ain't gotta get out of your office.
Right.
So when you figure out how to get somebody to play you in the field or wherever, he can stay here and he control the phones. Because he knows, just like we kind of on the same level of thinking. All he got to do is walk the building one time. He can tell you where everything is in this building since he don't walk it one time. Or whoever on the other end need to be able to receive and listen. And he can tell them, okay, this is what you need to do. And you need to do it exactly how he asked you to do it. That way, if it don't get done right, it's his fault, not yours. I don't know how you told me to do it. Then, if something come back, he ain't gonna be screaming, hiding, and cussing because he told you what to do. But you got to have somebody to receive it.
Yeah.
And follow protocol. A lot of guys just don't have common sense.
Yeah, gonna hurt everything.
Man, common sense is free.
That's a good one. That's a good one right there. Yeah. That's a nugget.
That's why I tell people thinking is free.
It is.
I'm thinking jam.
Stop letting people think for you.
Yeah.
Because, I might say, hey, man, what you think about this or what you think about that? He'll give his input. But at the end of the day, it's going to be my decision to figure out, okay, did he make sense? Did she make sense? How do I make that work? That's just my theory of it, though. I can't think for everybody.
That was a theory, though.
Yeah. Like I said, it changed my philosophy. I thought about things, and you can't, excuse me, really and truly, you could be stuck in that. There's nothing wrong with being an owner operator. I know a lot of times, we talk about that Cleaners Connect. There's nothing wrong with being an operator if that's what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Before it's growing, where you do have a team, I think you got to work less, and you got to, like you said, you got to work less because it's hard to be in the field, to do the marketing, do the cleaning, do everything. You know what I'm saying? It's all
come up short.
You're going to
come up short.
No, you ain't gonna come up short. You're gonna come up
tired. You're gonna come up tired and out of time.
Yeah, and
out of time.
Owner operator is a good old school term, but now it needs to be operator and the owner. I'm gonna operate this company because it's mine. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you're the owner, so you can do that from that couch. As long as somebody on this end gonna listen. So and it's hard. Now back in the 80s, 90s, early 2000s, you can get money. You can get good money. Now it's, everybody get the damn what's the little check? The unemployment check.
Not PP. Yeah, the unemployment.
Even with the PP
stimulus check.
All that, the PP money, they blow it. Yeah. You ain't using it right, so you blow it. They want the Gucci trucks and cars and Bentley trucks and cars. Come on, man. But that's on you. That's your prerogative.
If you happy.
Yeah.
I agree. Same thing. If you happy.
Yeah. I need the cup running over. The phones is running over.
I like it. He said the book. What he said the books.
Yeah.
The books running over.
Yeah. You want to be able to be in a shower in the morning like, damn, how am I gonna get these jobs done? But it'll work itself out. Even if I got to send somebody that don't know nothing, I just need you to go there with the clothes on, the uniform, and a rag until I pull up.
Yeah, those are.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's my take on that.
How many years will you consider it take for you to be successful at the janitorial business?
It's good. It's good. It's good. I told you, give me some good shit. I'm gonna say one.
Dedication.
If you are a true hustler for yourself,
Uh-huh.
you ain't trying to prove nothing to nobody. This is what you chose to do. To be a cleaner. You could have been a painter. You could have been a mason, brick mason, but you chose to do the cleaning. So I would say just as fast as you can get successful, it'll be successful. You know, especially if you can get the business. Because if you're not lazy, you're gonna eat good. All the game been good to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know. But you know, I've been doing this thing since when the minimum wage was $5.25.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you know, at $5.25, I was giving them $10 at that time. You know, because I need you to come get this money. Because that's what you wanted. You didn't care about the job.
Yeah.
You're going to try to do it the best you could, but you wanted the money. Oh, $10. Oh, man. Minimum wage, $5.25? Oh, they're going to show up. Now, I ain't going to say they're going to do no good job.
Exactly.
But they're going to show up.
Show up for the work.
That's the main thing you need to buy. You need to buy there first. Then go from there. But, you know, again, things change on a daily basis, especially now with this COVID and the whole shebang. So we just gotta roll with what we got.
That's it. Yeah. Well, I got a good one for you. This is a good nugget here.
Yes.
All right. What, and this probably will definitely help somebody. What are 3 things you regret in business? Or that could be any number. I just put 3 things down. That could be any number.
3 things I regret. That's a real stumper there. Right? When you say regret, I mean, I know what regret means, but as far as in business, what do you give me a little bit more?
What was something in business that you would have done differently?
Okay. I would have never.
Or not done at all.
Never, ever.
Ever.
Had a family member. They watching the check that you give me.
Yeah.
Instead of watching the job.
Yeah.
That's one thing.
I agree.
The second thing is trying to help a friend, show them, to get them off crap, per se, and you teach them all this, you know, how to make money and the game that you're in. You teach them that, which is fine. I'm teaching because I want you to know, just in case you go get your own. That's fine.
Yeah.
But then you turn around and leave you hanging in the middle of it. When you really need them, they want to go to the club. You know, but then they get out the club the next night, they want to ask you, hey, how about $20? This is the same $20 that you want to buy that you could have came and helped me work with. Yeah. No, I ain't got nothing for you, brother.
I agree. Especially you're able-bodied man.
Yeah, I mean, even though, you know,
you're able-bodied man.
I'm going to give you $20 for probably 25 minutes worth of work.
Exactly.
You know, I just need to talk to you. Well, I'm working.
You know, sometimes it be that way.
Yeah, and
they have to get through.
They quick to ask you to borrow something, and I guess not really paying attention to the things that were given, the tools that was given to me. You know, I didn't pay attention to what I really had until it took 5 years to know the game was really meant for you to twist it up. It's easy if you listen. I had an old head, Caucasian gentleman. You know, he gave me the game, but also he was peppering me while he was giving it to me. Right. So you have to pay what you don't know.
Yeah, we learn. I call it paying my dues. Yeah, so to speak. You know.
I mean, it's all the same. It makes sense. It goes with it. It goes with it.
Cleaners Connect.
It goes with it.
You know what happened?
We gotta go back to line.
Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. 1 second. Okay, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Okay. All right.
Yeah, that was a good question. I liked it. That was a good one.
Sorry, my computer kind of moved on a little bit. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna ask you a question then, and this is so like a B part, and I know you said family.
Yes.
What about, and this is a new word to me, I just learned nepotism. I learned that a few months ago.
Nepotism. Never heard it. Break it down.
I clean toilets for a living, that's what I tell you about.
That's true.
I clean toilets for a living. Nepotism is like favoritism for your family. Nepotism is when, you retire, your son, you put your son in point and this and that. Then what do you think about that, for that?
Well, right at this point, I have 9 children, 6 boys and 3 girls, and
that's a heritage.
Don't nobody. I think they will if I ask them.
Yeah.
But I don't want to block whatever they already got on their mind to do. So cleaning toilets, as you say,
that's what I tell people.
Is a beneath me job that people look at.
Yeah.
But you also can turn around and be a multi-millionaire.
Exactly.
Because I'm gonna do what nobody else gonna do.
And how many? You said 9. And how many of them? I know some of them are underage. And how many of them went to college and stuff like that that you done paid and from cleaning
everybody.
up. Everybody.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Everybody that chose to go to college went to college. Everybody chose to do another life where they needed to go. But as of today, whatever the date is, 2022, they all, when they left the nest, was debt free from the cleaning game.
Amen. Amen.
And that's all I can say. No student loans, no nothing. So everybody can go your bag, go on with your life.
There you go.
You can always come back. But no, the cleaning game been real good. It's just to the point where, by us being the nationality that we are, we get roadblocked, not knowing how you think. They think you think like whoever they met before that's the same nationality as you.
Exactly.
So they don't give you the opportunity to fail if you will or not. Who knows? You didn't give me an opportunity. But they don't allow people of our color to bid on a job that's paying $70,000-$80,000, but they'll give it to Susan. Susan turn around and call S&M, hey, can you do this for me?
$50,000 for you.
Yeah. Or she might even give you, she might keep 10% of it, still pay you good.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't give it to you. They'll give it to her. And I don't know why, I don't know. And you got more insurance than they do. You got the supplies, you got the workers, you got the account set up, you got the insurance, you got everything.
Yeah.
But it's just
equipment.
It's just the choice of how they work with it, man. And it's bad. I mean, it's going on. It's just they wrote the book. Hey, who are you to change it?
I agree, and I know we all both of us definitely done hit that wall several times.
Yeah.
And probably not through.
Yeah,
and not through.
It's not going to change. It's not going to change. I have seen it a lot, a whole lot in our years of coming up. Then they want to bird feed you, and then if something ain't right, you can't get no extra money, as we called it back in the day. Now it's a change order, since we done learned the words. It's a change order. Why you need a change order? Well, you asked me to do something that wasn't on the schedule.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, it's. I think personally, racism is still strong, and it's fine. I wasn't here when all the negativity was going on. Nobody in my generation was here, so I ain't mad at nobody.
Right.
But I see the leftover lingering of the stuff is not happening.
Definitely.
But you've been this thing, what, 20 years? 22 years?
22, somewhere in there, about 22
so
years.
ain't nowhere in the world if you should be able to go over here and go head to head with somebody on your level, or even not on your level.
Should be.
Depending on what nationality you are, but they do.
You're right. I call it going the back door sometimes, taking the back door sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, they underestimate it. nationalities. But at the end of the day, they still, whoever they hire, still call
Us.
our nationality.
Yeah.
Or they'll call the
other.
Spanish-speaking nationality.
Right.
You know, and then you got whoever else they call. But at the end of the day, they call the African-American community because they know these guys can make something happen.
I agree.
Across the world, not just here and there, everywhere they can make it happen. Somebody knows somebody that'll make it happen.
I agree. But like you're saying, on the business level, on the executive level, sometimes they might not let you in the door.
No, they won't do it. You know, unless if one of them start liking you and know you are a down to earth, legitimate person, not no company business involved, then they'll let you eat. You know, you got a lot of people, even our own type of people, will invite you to the table.
Yeah.
But won't let you eat nothing. They won't let you eat. They want you to come for whatever reason, I don't know, but they won't allow you to eat anything. And it's crazy, but they don't know if you're eating or not. Because you ain't running around with your napkin on your shirt and your fork and the knife in your hand.
Right.
But you're really eating good. You're just quiet about it.
Exactly. You better be quiet about it. So, I know.
Yeah.
Got it. Let's see. Oh, I got a good one there. Let's see. Similar to a question I asked earlier, but
break it down for me. Break it down.
Okay. All right. We got a mutual friend, and all three of us know that mutual friend.
Okay.
He went and got a franchise,
Okay.
which I think was probably the best idea for him.
Right.
Now, would you suggest everyone, would you suggest everyone to go independent, take the independent route?
And don't do the franchise?
And don't do the franchise.
The franchise is good. Now, don't get me wrong, because if you don't have the people person skills, or you can't get in the door, you know, they can get in some doors.
A lot of people can't.
And that's the crazy thing that I see, that these big companies do. You'll hire a franchise, knowing that they're pimping the person that's working for you anyway, and you can't get through cleaning the building properly or in a timely fashion, and they mad at you. You're already paying nothing. You know it's going to take 40%. Why you just hire me yourself? Or somebody.
Exactly.
That will do what we do. You have to hire me. But you know these folks pimping. Franchise, they are beasts of their own. You know, I mean, I don't disagree with them. But once the franchise owner, the master, figure out that you a beast, then they're gonna let you eat. They still gonna get their little piece of change, but they're gonna allow you to eat. So again, when I figured the game out, it took me 1 year. Like Mr. Gleazy it took me 1 year. I went and bought me 2 more. You know, $1,000.
Right. $1,000.
You take, so each one of them is $3,000, but then they told the note on them 1,000. You know, and you just figured out how to rip it, so your hustle would not cause them, let them feed you. They know you was a hustler. So every time the phone rang, hey, you got, I ain't turning nothing down. Come on, where's it at?
Exactly.
I'm dispatching. We working. I keep me 5, 6 guys in the car at all times. I don't care what we doing. You know?
That's right.
And we rolling.
That's how you do it.
I would say, I mean, it's good. I mean, it's hard to be independent unless you done come out of college and you know how to be a salesperson. If you know how to talk and be a salesperson and you clean cut, you can go ahead and convince Miss Sue that
somebody
you
listen.
Want, then you get it. And if they fall in love with you, you can make something happen.
A clap in the hand.
No.
Somebody listen. Everybody can't go independent, unfortunately. Some people need them training.
Push. You need that push. Yeah, training wheels. I mean, it's good. It's very good, especially as a person that a husband and wife older. They're trying to pay a car note or 2, or some extra light bill, on a vacation, going to cruise. It's good.
They call it supplement income or something like that.
Yeah, but I need the bag, so I don't. That ain't gonna do me.
Exactly.
Yeah, I appreciate it, and I'm very grateful for it. But I needed to run it over.
Right, man. Exactly.
So should you franchise first, then independent, or it don't matter?
I mean, it depends on you. If your mind is set up that you don't have to go that route, and you know that you got the capability of selling yourself or selling your product, I wouldn't. You know, I mean, unless you just got to have somebody, you just need to get busy quick.
Yeah.
So then it's still gonna take you 60 days to get some bread, and you're gonna have to pay some bread up front. So you like, okay, how did you do? I don't think they doing for you. If they give you your mop bucket, broom, and your little tools with the little bread up front, you still can go take that bread you put up front, go buy it yourself, and then go do the same thing. So it just depends on. I mean, they good salespeople. I learned a lot from them. They really good salespeople. That's what they do.
They are.
You just got to figure out how hungry are you and what route you really want to take. It's up and down.
One thing I think about is, I think that subcontracting thing, that's another question, or just not a question, more or less just your position, you know, how you feel about it. I think that the subcontracting game, the national contracting game, I know I know I'm definitely a pro, you know, national contractor and stuff like that. I think they definitely is changing the game with the franchises, because it's almost to the point now, I mean, why? Unless you want the security, like you said, a husband, especially like maybe a young person that got a full-time job, or an older person that, you know, like you said, mature person that got a little supplemental income. Yeah, I can understand that. But other than that, you know.
Well, the new game, man, a lot of the franchise owners, the master franchise, they flip into the subcontracting game because don't nobody want to pay them fees no more. They don't want to pay them $1,000 fee. That's going out the window. So they still got the strong name getting the business. Now they like, okay, look, we done not done our time with that. So we'll charge them 20%. All you need is your insurance and your license, and you already got your own equipment. Yeah. So it's the same thing. They just going down with it. But who buy franchises now? That's really know some
not us. We know the us 20 years ago.
They want to buy a franchise. They see you with the bins outside, and they know you got it from cleaning.
Right.
So that's the only way they want to do it. So if you hand them the blueprint, say, look here go from A to Z. This is what I've done. That don't mean they're gonna be able to eat like you.
No.
I mean, it's hard, man, but it's fair, as they say. I like what I do.
Amen.
I like what I do, and I like to prove people wrong, whatever nationality they are. Because they come in and thinking you can't get it done. They come back in the morning, you done laced it, and they're gone. You know, and they like, man, how did y'all do that? It's because it comes from you. You control it. You come in, you strategize everything, you figure out what's the move, you put your people in place who can do what, you put your slow man on the wet back, you put the fast man on the machine, you just put them where they need to be, and you get in, you get gone.
That's it.
And I think with the contractor thing is it's good. They still gonna eat too. But once they see you able to do what you say you can do, then they'll feed you. They'll give you work. It's up to you to drop the ball.
I definitely testify that they give you the work. They give you the work. I'm pretty sure.
They keep it busy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, and I'm pretty sure Gary can contest to that.
They will. As long as you meet your quotas and things you say you're gonna meet, they gonna feed you, man. And everybody can't do a national contract like you can do. Everybody can do the job. Yeah. But can you do it and get done and still be profitable in it and be comfortable with what you're making?
And be profitable.
Yeah. But once you put it in your own pot, can't nobody tell you how to make that thing work.
One of the things
you can master yourself.
Master yourself. One of the things I heard, I definitely had to get with the cleanings connected about the your business. I forgot the word, the term now. Your business. How you run your business, more or less. I don't forgot now the term on it, but that's everybody's a little bit could be different, you know.
Yeah, everybody, man, has their own niche. We all going the same way, you know. It's just like you were just talking about the guy that does the ads or whatever. And then I hear the guys on the Queens Connect guys, a lot of them paying big money.
Yeah.
You know, I just ain't had the nuts to pay that kind of money. And I'm sure the work, I'm looking at them making it work.
Right, yeah.
But Because it worked for them, don't mean it's gonna work for me.
That's true too.
You know, and
Right.
I see them boys spending big money.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not a competition, man. That's the problem. If people quit thinking it's a
Amen to that.
competition. And like them guys, a lot of guys on Cleaning can make. I'm a silent Cleaning can make partner.
Yeah.
I just listen and take my notes and go put them in my own little book and just do what I do. But them guys, all them guys, man, every one of them guys over there, man, is educated as hell.
They are.
All of them.
So yeah.
Some of them is more outspoken.
That's the group I was telling you about. I get a lot of
what's the dude, according to dude? You know, he's very outspoken. I like that.
Yeah.
Haters and like think you boasting now, dude. It's educating. He ain't charging you nothing.
He ain't charging nothing for the game.
I ain't even in the carpet cleaning game. I got a truck mount. I got all that. I got a big boy truck mount. But that ain't my bread and butter. I'd rather buck a flow.
Same here.
But I don't want to ride with just for the hell of it. I ain't got
what you said. What you said. It definitely sound interesting.
Yeah.
I saw him from the video sometimes.
Yeah.
I said, I
don't do no flow, no hollow flow.
No.
You know, but him and there's another cat he deal with, some Caucasian guys, you know, which they getting down. Everybody getting down. Everybody in their own life.
Yeah, no competition.
That's what I like about that group, man. He got some haters come on every now and then. All they got to do is call, say, hey, man, what I need to do to catch up or whatever.
That's it.
Ask the question. Put all that hating, man.
Hate, I don't like it.
But it's just in their blood, man. You know.
Yeah, haters gonna hate it. They say.
Yeah, but he can make them folks call. He can make them call, and that's what he do. A lot of them do that, and it's for you, man. What's for you is for you, and can't nobody change it.
Yeah, man, I'm learning that. I am definitely learning that.
Can't nobody change it.
Finally got to the point to the business about 20 some years. There's no competition. You know what I'm saying? You compete with yourself.
Get in your own lane, it's not.
You compete with yourself.
That's right. That's right. You're your own worst enemy.
Yep.
Like before, our parents used to tell us that, you know, but once you get comfortable with what you're doing, you know, because you want to wear blue today and you ain't forced to wear it, you cool. You in your own zone.
Yeah.
And like that, you've been doing it for a long time, so have I. But it's been a struggle. They wouldn't allow us in the game. We had to fight our way to get into the game.
Had to do a whole lot of proving too.
Yeah.
Actually, I remember we probably had to do extra work than the others would do.
They were bird feeders. They were bird feeders, and we were still able to take them little seeds and bust them open and make it work.
What you said.
And they didn't know how. So at that point, I didn't have no habit. You didn't have no habit. We didn't smoke no weed. We didn't go to no bar. We didn't go and buy no Jordan. We wasn't doing none of that. We just
work.
Yeah, stacking.
Work, stacking money.
Stack it till it fall over. Then if you do this, stack some more. So, you know.
To keep the books full.
Yeah, that's all you can do. If you like what you're doing, or you doing it because somebody else done it. I got several people that done it behind us, and they went out of business in 6 months.
Several.
Yeah.
Several guys we went to school with, you know, unfortunately, they not.
It's not easy.
It's not. But you're right. Sometimes they see the benefits, like you said. You know, you fed your kids.
You see your labor.
Yeah, they see the
fruit. But not knowing the fruit ain't.
The labor.
It ain't what you see. It ain't what it looks like. It's an illusion until you get, 10, 12 years in. It's an illusion.
That's right. Like it, and look at that fruit.
Yeah.
That question, good.
I'm trying to stir up one.
You're trying to stir up one. Get your dictionary right.
Oh man. Yeah. What is your biggest challenge, or challenges in business? I know you touched a little bit, maybe about the some of the people that are dealing with you. What's some of your biggest challenges that you have?
The biggest challenge is letting me folk. Other nationalities, not nationalities, but other ethnic group piss me off. Meaning that I spoke on this earlier, you'll let Susan come in, talking mean game. Susan go out the back door and call you.
Yeah.
That's the most irking thing in the world. But so what I've done with that, I hired Susan.
What? Somebody heard that.
Yeah. So, Susan going in and get it. She call, hey, what you think? Okay, we'll do this and put you something on, let's go.
That's it.
Hey, you can't beat them drunk.
Hey, what you said, sometimes, yeah. It helps. I know exactly. I know
it's on
exactly.
the
Yeah,
way.
it helps.
It's just bad, but that's just my take on it, my world. Now I don't know what nobody else's world revolve and how they, making it work. But I'm not a salesperson. I like to come in and perform. I'm getting right beside the people that's working for me. They don't even know they're working for me. We as a manager, I'm getting down just as well as you are. You might catch a guy talking bad about the company. I'm still mine. I'm right beside.
Same
I'm
here.
gonna
I
tell.
done had it happen before.
I tell the boss, man. I never know.
I done had it happen before.
But at the same time, you half-ass market. It's just part of it, man.
So been there, done that before.
Yeah.
Too. I ain't gonna say nothing. I tell the boss when I get back to the shop.
That's how you can do. Yeah.
The boss can get shop. Okay, I know one thing. This is a word I like to use. I tell people, like I said, one of them buddies likes to tell him that almost every day, aggressive. What does that mean to you, or is that a word that you use as far as being aggressive?
That's a good strong word for a lot of people in any industry. Being aggressive is the only way you're gonna eat. Without being a robber and killing folks, breaking stores.
They aggressive on what they do.
Yeah, but they go to jail. We're aggressive and we go to the bank.
Hold on. I had to put a clap on that one.
Yeah. But aggressive is the only way, man. Me and you could go on a building. Me and you, two different teams. We go in, we get through the building and take one of your other teammates, and they work 2 hours. Me and you busting out in 45 minutes. Cause I'm looking at you, you looking at me. So if you go left, I know to go right. Right. Get in, get out. Time is money. And so being aggressive with this cleaning game or whatever you're doing, man. I be so aggressive, I forget to take it before not the picture. I ain't got time for that. Yeah, but I know I should. Yeah. When they teach us that to be the market yourself. I'm trying to get in. I forgot it. I'm so busy trying to get the job done and get on to the next. I forgot to do it before and after. Same, yeah. Which it may hurt us, I guess. I don't know. But I've been doing business for word of mouth for a long time. I've just got a website in 2017. Everything else was straight up and down. Word of mouth. And I've been doing this thing for 22 years. So
pounding the pavement pounding the pavement, they say.
Well, I didn't have to, for the last, I guess 7, 8 years, I ain't had to do what my boss tell me, work the phone, But now with the way the world's set up and all this free money given away, people don't want to do nothing no way. They want to do nothing anyway. But man, they really got real bad. Yeah. So, we got the gas going up. We got the war going on. And damn you're doing, damn you're doing. That's it.
Why do it take wax a long time to dry when it's raining?
Moisture.
Yeah, I figure out to open the door, I keep it closed to get the dry going.
I mean, it just depends on where you're at. If it's a warehouse or if it's just a small office, it just depends on what you're dealing with. A lot of people don't know wax dry from the bottom up. Even though you dry the top, it's still dry from the bottom. Never knew that.
You be in the mall, it might work. Then you be in a dollar store, Family Dollar, you gotta work with them doors. But in that mall, you in the inside.
You think it'd be air. Air circulating in there.
But it's the air hitting on the top. You know what I'm saying? So, like when it's raining, the ground is wet, it's moist.
Wax take forever to dry.
You see that cloud in there if you put over 4 coats and put a cloud in it, it's because it ain't catching up. I mean, it just depends on where you at. How you doing your thing. Yeah, I mean, every place is different though. It's the place. It ain't really just the stuff. A lot of people think the wax bad and this and that. So, and then you can get a bad batch.
That's true.
But it's more or less the area. Like here, when you saying that you weren't catching a signal. Yeah. But you go out to the street, you get a good signal. Yeah. Same thing with the environment. Just depending on what you're doing and where you're doing it at. That's my take. I ain't no scientist. I left school with that.
I ain't never heard that with your said though.
Dry from the bottom to
Yeah. Because when you blowing it, it's just
that's
drying
the
the
top.
top of it.
And you step on it, it's still gummy.
When you walk on it and your shoe make it noise, depending on what area you walk in, you're like, dang, I'm supposed to floor. You know, but
I'm sure wondering that.
But it's a lot of talented people out here before us, man, that really teach us something. And they're learning from us as well, because what they doing was back in the day.
Yeah.
We doing what's current. But we still using what they done and what's going on now. You put it in a little pot, and make it some stew.
That's what I tell one of my guys, Gerald, that making stripping water, so you ain't gotta use hot water anymore.
Nah.
You said use hot water with stripper solution.
Sure, right. I ain't use whatever.
Yeah, cold water.
Cold, warm.
Cold, I prefer cold water now.
The chemists have made a way to work.
Yeah, I prefer cold water.
When you stripping the floor, man, you got to, everybody with what brand you use, they all gonna do the same thing.
Yeah. You
just got to give it time to do it. It say directions are on the jug for a reason. If it say, hey, 15 minutes, give it 15 minutes. Per cup. We want it now. So you put it down. So you put it down, your guy come with the machine, he ain't let it do the job. This shit ain't no good. He ain't let it work. How you know? It makes sense. There's a lot of things, but I'm guilty. But when I hit the floor, I'm ready to go. I'm getting it.
Same here.
Yeah.
Time, like you said, time is money.
Yeah, it is. That's why you got to have 2 or 3 jobs going on at the same time. So when they'll balance themselves out. You finna spend $2,000 on this job on labor and supplies. So if you're doing it, hopefully you can make another $2,000 in profit, because it's just, you got to pay your insurance, you got to pay for the gas, the equipment, all that. I mean, you can play with it a little bit because you're the owner, but you still need to make some money.
Got to.
Yeah, it's not gonna work, because the insurance bill is gonna come every month. Yeah. If you use it or not, it's gonna come.
That's true.
The gas, you might can play with it because you might not drive it much, but it's real out here.
Like you said, regardless of what
any industry that you in, it's cutting grass or cleaning carpet or pressure washing. I mean, it's all. I don't argue with nobody. I give me a price for something I need them done for myself. I look at it and say, okay, it's gonna take them 4 or 5 hours, this and that. I try to make it make sense. I pay them. Because I don't want to negotiate with my price when I come to get something done. So that's why I go on and pay them 80% of the time.
It'll update look like while it's going up.
But you didn't drop them $100 new posts on the floor.
$200 new posts. $200. Oh man, I got a good one though. Good question to ask you. I know.
Yes.
Okay, a lot of people. And matter of fact, I seen this right on the group too. I want to say on the subcontractors group on Facebook about when is a good time to start hiring employees. When is a good time?
It's tricky, depending on who you're hiring from. Most people want to hire and treat their employees like subcontractors.
Yeah.
But you can, let me rephrase it. Right. You can't treat the employee like a subcontractor, but you get a person to do a building, you can do your walkthrough, and that's it.
Yeah.
You can't talk to them no more. Not about the building, nothing that's, unless you get a complaint. But for us telling them what to do, telling them what time to be there, it's really a thin line between an employee and a contractor. So when you get to the point where you can make some money, back to what you was asking, so when you feel comfortable you can make, you got a building paying $1,000. You can make $400 off this building, and you ain't got to go. Then you hire somebody, or an employee, or some contractor, whatever you choose to do. If I notice a good cleaner, and I ain't got to run up behind them, $400 probably good money.
You got to be there.
You got 30%, give or take a month. You ain't got to bother them. You can't buy no supplies. You know, you can't do none of that legally anyway. Now if they get in the band, need a box of money to get some, then that's different. But if I can, once you get to a point where you just stretch too thin, then you better get you some help.
I agree.
Yeah, you better get some help. Employees or contractors or girlfriend or somebody to get some help.
That's another thing too. Like you say, you can even sub out your work too. Like you can get like say, get a contract yourself if you want to.
Yeah, it just don't have somebody what they want to eat.
Get somebody else.
Yeah, just like similar to what me and Mike sometimes what we doing now. Instead of some of the jobs. Yes, exactly. Like the restaurant. Instead of me, paying him a wage. I subbed it out for him. Subbed it out for him.
Give a percentage of it.
Give a percentage of it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that's his baby. You know what I'm saying? That's his baby.
Right, and he cool with that, or she cool with that because they just need something to pay their light bill. They got a day job, and they need them extra just for some light bill money, which come in real handy because shit, everything going up across the world.
Man,
what you gonna do?
More than just gas, huh? Yeah, food. Yep. Anytime you need to take a break, let me know. I could.
Oh no, I'm good. I'm just, I got my team checking in, so they all check in at the same kind of sort of the same
How
time.
far is it go?
Oh, it's still good. Yeah. That one got plenty of memory in that one. So I don't worry about no memory. And I guess, and that's kind of go with, let's see, like with the hiring. And I know this is general, but what is, and it may be a recipe, what's a good margin? I mean, like say when you get to that point to where they're like you are, that, you have employees, you got cleaning techs, what's a good margin to say, okay, my business, say we just say $1,000, just to make it easy. All right, I got 1,000 coming in. What's a good margin of percentage, 30%, 40% for the company to retain?
Okay. Well, when we was coming up in the game, or getting sub 2 or contracted 2, they're like 21 and 20%. Everybody wanted 20%. That's what the big boys wanted, 20%. I'm like, damn, 20%. How did they come up with that? I said, well, why not 50%?
Yeah.
But I figured it out. Me, I'm cool with 30%. But I figured out why they wanted the 20%. They get 20% and they got 80 buildings. So you can do 20%.
Exact volume.
Yeah. So 20% is a beautiful thing. So you ain't losing nothing. Myself, 30% would be cool with my, and I ain't got to go borrow
for yourself.
For the company. You're not everything you're doing is in line.
Yeah.
So you still got to go check or send somebody to check it, and that's I seen this lady, man, she's a Spanish lady. About this touch, ain't no talking damn chemical. She don't play no games.
She get down.
No, she boss.
Oh, really? Okay.
She got more. She got just as many.
That's when you leave.
Inspectors. No, she's not for me. She don't work for me. I work for her. As
a
sub.
Oh, okay.
She got just as many inspectors as she got employees. Yes, sir.
And you don't see that.
She every day.
What's an inspector?
They check.
No.
The building.
No, that's what does.
When your team go in and clean up, she got another person come to check, make sure y'all done y'all job. She got just as many inspectors as she got techs. She check them every day, every single day. And I'm looking, I'm thinking, I said, boy, I see how she getting it easy. She don't get no complaints.
Not like that.
She don't get none. So now she don't. Because they check them every single day. Somebody done went and cleaned it, somebody come right in behind you and check it. And if it ain't right, they'll fix it. Of course, the check will fix it. But then they report it and, things. But you got to really be putting in volume, getting money. But at the same time, you really about your business. Because, I'm going to check the bill. I check it. I trust them. Next thing you know, you get a cancellation call. The hell, I should have went on your first notice and go check the bill. Or she don't play no game, man. She getting it. Major.
That's real right there, yeah.
She got a hell of a plan. She making it work.
And you said you got just a minute. Yeah,
Yes, sir. She don't get
Uh,
no complaints. And they keep giving her bill. She get bill. They get given to her. Because she got a hell of a program. You know, you gotta have a plan. And she got it.
and they got you on the speaker. They got you on the
expect.
Mhm.
Yeah, I ain't know that threw me all the way out. That's why I had to ask.
Nah, that's what we here
More
for.
respect.
That's what, I mean, you know, hopefully, you know, I think it's what that's why you're here, to educate us and others.
Yeah.
So you will hire them just like a tick.
That's all they do. Yeah.
Expect.
That's all they do. You know, they had to fix it, they'll fix it. You know, check it out. But they check everything. Everything you clean, they check it. So she don't get no complaints. You don't get no complaints, you got a longevity client. They ain't going nowhere. And your numbers is okay, they ain't going nowhere.
On speed that.
But our group, I take your word for it and don't go check it. I take your word for 2 months. So when he finally go, like, the fuck is it? They'll say, well, you know, the place that you know it shouldn't be, and you know, a lot of people just overlook the small stuff. The people don't call and complain until they ready to count. They don't even get a chance to fix it. So I heard this lady, man, doctor, she's a black lady, doctor. I don't know. Either way, she said, inspect what you expect. If you expect this to be clean.
Can you say that one more time?
Inspect what you expect.
Okay.
I expect this to be clean.
I heard
but
that.
I got to go inspect it to make sure you cleaned it. So that puts the same thing that's what that lady
That's
do.
real.
Which she don't put no
Inspect what you expect.
Yes, sir.
That's a real one. That's a definite.
I expect it to be clean. So if in order for me to know it's clean, I got to go inspect
it. That's definitely a nugget there.
Yeah. I don't mind paying, you know, whatever it costs for that to get done. If we got to do that, so I call in, ask the boss, hey, look, can we I ain't heard that. They've been quiet over this, but let's peep through. And they get okay, and we go check it out.
I got a good one for you. I know a lot of people, especially that's in your position and things like it, is what challenges do you face having employees, hiring employees, getting employees? What challenges do you face currently?
Currently, a challenge is hiring a person to give you a straight up and down mirage, meaning they ain't worth a shit. They just want a job and they'll work for the 2 weeks or the 3 weeks or whatever it is as an employee, do a half-bad job and then turn around and leave you hanging. And you done sat there and trained them and you done gave them all the tools and then they leave you hanging. That's the worst challenge that you can face nowadays. It's irking. You know? So people don't really want to work.
They don't.
You know, back in the day, your grandparents, that's all they want to do was a little night cleaning gig, and they get up in day gig. They make $200 or $300 a month. You know, and they take that and make it do whatever they make it do. I don't know how they done it, but they done it.
They done it.
Yeah,
they done it.
So that's when you give your all, and you hire somebody or a sub, and you just do all this walking through, and they give you this facade. Oh, I'm good. You know, the next thing you know, you don't clean the toilet. You know, the main thing you wipe outside, but don't clean it. You don't clean the inside. Well, I mean, that's the main ingredient.
Man, that upsets me so bad.
You know,
clean the toilet, but don't take the Johnny mop or sponge.
Right. You know, you come on, bro. You wasting my time.
Yeah.
I was working with a guy a while ago. Just hired him today, and he was mopping. So I'm watching him from afar. You know, I ain't up on sweating him. And you got the flat base table in the break room. I had swept the floor and stuff, and I seen the base was dirty. So I'm watching. He came in, he slid the table to the left, slid to the right. He mopped the base. That's a key.
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, hey man, what you just done, you take initiative to whatever you're doing. You take pride in it. Because it had drank on it and he mopped it off, and most people would have mopped out around it. I said, bro, you're people, you know. And that was a hard level. You see people that give a damn about what they're gonna spend in the cleaning game.
Yeah, I agree.
Care about job. Care about job.
Yeah. I mean, now they care now about it, especially with the COVID going on. They want to call you and, hey, can you come do emergency spray? Yeah,
So,
it's gonna cost you what it cost back when it first came out. I'll be right on, like Domino's. I'll be there in about 30 minutes. And get to spray you down. I need to know where the active spot at because you know you can get certified in the COVID cleaning. So we certified in it.
That's real. That's what's
but it
up.
ain't nothing but a 40-minute class.
Online or something.
Yeah, but you still
I took some online last year.
But you certified. You didn't make that up. It came from OSHA. OSHA gave it to you. So you know, so when I go in, this OSHA. I'm coming in on the OSHA.
They sure did. They give you a little card or something like that. Yeah, they sure did.
Certified.
Yes. All right now.
You get certified. You can get
all right now. Y'all see that now?
Yeah, certified. So you come in, do your thing.
That's real.
Yeah. I like to eat. I like to eat steak and shrimp too.
Man, that's real. Okay. Now, on this one, question, what are your plans for, and, let me let me read the question. What are your plans for the last phase of the business? And when I mean last phase is like I was speaking of nepotism more or less. Are you plan to retire, sell, kids?
Well, the last phase of this thing is to start spreading to different cities, and because once you outgrow your city that you're in, it could be financially, or you can't get no work that you used to get, or whatever. Once you outgrow your area, then it's time to move around. So we've expanded. We've moved down, and we're down in Chattanooga. We're down in Alabama. You know, again, when you go in with some new movement, it's a big difference. They're like, okay, we ain't never seen it done like it before. Yeah, but we're doing it the old way. So I guess maybe that area, those particular areas are slow, like Atlanta. Nashville is slow compared to Atlanta in nightclubs and party and everything. So probably the same way with cleaning and everything else. You know, you got more people in that area. So same thing with that area, they kind of behind us. You go in with a new way. You know, you got 3,000 square foot building. I can knock it down in 4 hours. It takes some people 2 days.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I know how to knock it down. Put everybody in place. You know, you got one man, as soon as he hit the door, he knows to start putting up the buckets. The other man, he knows to start putting up the chairs and tables, whatever he got to put up on the stuff. You know, and everybody else getting ready to start throwing down. And we in and we out.
That's it.
You know? So it's again about the coach. You know, if you're a decent coach, you can make something happen.
That's a good one. I like you said, and spreading out. Do you have any advice on that? I mean, as far as now, I know I've given some advice on as far as venturing outside of your territory, and mine may not. You know, and mine, you know, of course, it goes with subcontractor. Yeah. But do you have any advice on for, like you said, on venturing out to to Chattanooga and Alabama, these other places outside of your area?
Yeah, you better have that bag ready. Because it's going to cost, you're going to spend something up front, a whole lot to get set up in another area, get rooted and booted. It's expensive, you know, and hopefully it's an investment. And you look at it like the stock market. So hopefully you'll get a return on your investment that you're looking for.
You said something, said a good one, investment.
Yeah, that's, if you look at it that way, you might not be mad when your money ain't adding up how you want it to add up.
Investment. Yeah. I definitely think that's what it is. It's an investment.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's the only way to look at it, and hope it'll pan out and pay off in the long run. It's sooner than later, but hopefully either way it will pay off.
Yeah, definitely. I know that definitely true. I can testify to that. With I know in Atlanta, probably the first 9 months, it was just strictly money going out. You know,
cause you know why? the person that you had in charge wasn't listening to you. If they were listening to you and the loss came, the loss has been, you've been cool with it. Not cool, but okay, it's my fault. Let me restructure. But they not listening. If they were listening, it wouldn't hurt as bad or be as noticeable. You know, because this game, man, it's a really good game because a lot of people don't want to do it.
They don't want to do it.
And the only reason they do want to do it because they're watching Sam and them do it and done it and make it happen. Then you got the Spanish speaking community. They done got in the game and making it and doing what they, you know, because usually people want to get them to work. They got their own business license.
They in business.
Yeah, so you know, then you got some that's legit, some that's not legit, even with any other national. They legit it. You ain't got no record. Then you got some that done killed 30-some people till they got caught on a construction site, and it just, you know, at least they want to work, but it just, you just damn if you're doing, damn if you don't.
Got anything to say on that one? All right. That's one thing. Let's see here. Yeah, I did have no. That was one thing, but I was going to mention. I have put on. I don't know if you remember this right here, but let me see. 2000, year 2000, Jam Pro. David Oakley.
Right.
Yeah, you remember? I don't know if you remember this, but you was the first person to let me use your buffer.
Yeah.
You remember that? And actually, I think we went together. Went to Firestone.
Yeah.
Yeah, me, you, and my dad. I think I met my dad in there.
Yeah.
At the Firestone. Yeah, that was a good one. They let me use the buffer, but and that led to 8 Firestone.
Yeah.
It took months. It took some months
to get them 8.
You get them 8.
But you know, a lot of people, man, with that, like, want to charge a person.
You ain't charge me nothing. Let me say that. You ain't charge me nothing.
I know, but because it ain't in me. You know what I'm saying? Because for one, I got 6 or 7 of them, and they ain't using it.
Right.
You know, so for one, but at the end of the day, you know, when people, we got a ride. It ain't no rival. We got a individual that we know some businesses like us that wanted to withhold information. You know, that you ain't even in his area or in the area, and you want to withhold information.
It's gonna hurt you.
If I can tell you something that can help you, even you may use it, you may not.
Right.
But he don't want to give us me no information, but you want information from me.
Yeah.
I still give it to you. I ain't mad at you, bro. What's for you is for you. Can't no. If the Lord already got it wrote down, man, can't nobody stop you, man. I don't care who it is. The devil can't even stop you.
Exactly.
The only person can stop you is you.
That's it. Your own competition.
Yeah. But you know, I if you need it, like anything I got, you know, I'm even glad to even have extra stuff to be able to lend out or mine blow up or whatever it is. You know, we got so much stuff, man. We done accumulated over the 20-something years that we don't even use.
Dust on it,
right? But hopefully, I want when it's in the warehouse, it ain't no good.
Yeah,
it need to be out somewhere.
Yeah.
It need to be out at all times.
Making money.
I don't care where it need to be out of here.
Right.
You know, so that's what my goal is, to make sure everything, you know, get back up to par and hire me some more suits and try to make it work.
That's a good thing. I need a Susie or Dave Jonathan or Dave or something myself.
Yeah, they'll make it happen. You know, sooner or later.
I had to give you that. The flowers on that though. That was a blessing, man. And you didn't charge me nothing. And and actually I know I borrowed that buffer several times. Several times before I actually got my own. It was several times. You never charged me nothing. You never charged me for nothing, anything, equipment I ever borrowed, anything, shit. Any device or nothing. So that's a blessing, man.
Well, you know, man, we gotta figure out how to help each other instead of it's easy for us to tear each other down. The hard part is helping somebody else, and people don't want to help nobody.
They don't.
Which is okay too. You just gotta move on around. Because there's a lot of guys you done passed up. Y'all was side by side, not no competition side by side,
Right.
but you know, you just
Start out
you
together.
you just have to take a turn right, and they kept straight, hit a wall.
Mhm.
You know, so again, you know, I don't have no regrets on this thing. You know, I wish it could be. I've done a couple things different, just in general purposes to make it do better, but I ain't got no complaints about it. It's just been good to me.
Same here. It's definitely some things that would have been different.
Yeah, it's been really good to me.
Z-Mother? Yeah. Yes, okay, what advice would you give a person that it can be that 10-year you, 10 years older than you, you know what I'm saying, someone, that person is you know, maybe a few years from retirement or something like that, 60-year-old, or that's, you know, what kind of advice and they thinking about getting into the cleaning business that age? I got a woman that's in her 60s who just inboxed me, so she thinking about getting in the cleaning business.
Is she get into work or she get it as an investor?
At that I haven't got to. I did.
Once you find that out, then that'll be a different story. Because she might got 200,000 and she wanna
invest.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
Now, if you get in the cleaning game and you're older individual, I would assume you're gonna be an investor, or you done fell on some mismanagement of funds.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not going to clean up just because at that age.
You got that right.
That just, I mean, I don't think. But then you got older individuals that's second grocers at Kroger because they didn't make the right decision, and somebody didn't make the right decision for them.
That's true.
Know, so it's like you applaud you with your father. You know, with you. You know, that means a lot of how you was raised from both your parents. But that's why people go to work at Kroger's and things like that.
Walmart.
They fell short on whatever they were doing in life. And see, ain't nobody teaches about the URLs and the 401ks and
that's right.
You know, because they were so busy making sure we could eat.
Exactly.
So they didn't know nothing about this shit. They was working.
They did.
You know, and then when they did find out about it, it was too late.
It's too late. So
you know, and then we follow suit how we was trying to do, and don't question the head of the household. We just going to work, but it just the game of life a bad boy, man. You just gotta be ready for it. You know, once you figure it out, and you can make it work. It's what's for you is for you.
That's it. Man, it's just, do you have more respect for a person, especially a person? Well, I'm not gonna say a man or woman, but a person that will ask you for an opportunity or ask you for something.
Oh, that's a good one, man. I'm gonna say that's gonna be 50-50. Because somebody asks you for opportunity to be bullshit.
Sometimes.
You know what I'm saying? So you give it to one, you know.
You don't crack.
Then you pick him up, he do real good today. Yeah, you like, well, man, he impressed you. Today, he done a good job. Well, man, I'm gonna pick you up in the morning. You out there blowing shit, he ain't coming out.
Yeah.
Then, you know, you done spend all this time. Yeah, so you like, what the hell? You know, so that's a 50. That could go either way. To me.
Yeah.
They go either way. But I'll take either one.
So get you through.
Yeah.
All right, I am about finished with my questions, and this time, if anything, you know, you can give us some advice, or well, I actually do have one other question left, and I guess and this will be a good one here. And this is a good one. And if you have anything else to say after this, that'd be wonderful. But what do you enjoy about this business or profession? Well, Gary might have another question too. Well, you know, what do you enjoy about this profession that we chose?
I enjoy being able to see the look on a client's face when you complete a task that they didn't think could be done by, or done period by anybody, then especially by our ethnic group. You know, they look about like, damn, how you do that? You know, you plotted it, you planted it, you strategized it, you struck it. You know, and a lot of people underestimate you. You know, even the people that work with you just been working for years. How do you make that happen? And, you know, you done got good at what you do. You know, no matter what it is, you're a flow man, you're a commode man, you're a pressure washer. Whenever you get good at what your craft is, it just is what it is. You know, I just like to be able to see people's face when they like, damn, how'd you do that? You know, especially you knocking down 30,000 square feet of a building, and they're like, how the hell y'all do that? You know, you put your people where you study your people. Whoever is the sharpest, you put them here. Whoever the weakest, you put them here. Just like anything else, you put them where you know they need to go, and then just move them accordingly until you make it work, like a well-oiled machine.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it's just again, and all these is just my perspectives of it. You know.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
I know it took me years to find out. Some people, you know, sometimes you might have an employee. He might not be the best employee, but he'll show up and work.
Yes, Lord. Yes. Yeah. Them the ones that they don't, and I applaud them. They don't want to learn no more.
What you said, exactly. I applaud them.
Yeah, they want to stay right there. They don't want to go no. They don't want to go an inch higher or an inch lower. They want to stay right there. And what can you say?
Thank God for them.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't mad at you. So, but you do know this: if you don't want to grow, you're not going to get no more money. I mean, that's just the purpose of it. You need somebody to take our place where I can go on and I and give me 2 or 3 Susans, 4 or 5 Johnsons to keep it moving. But,
that's it.
You know. The game is good. I enjoy being able to prove people wrong. One, when they underestimate your skill of mindset is one. 2, it's just being on your team. You know, like you got your sidekick. You know, he's as far as I know, I haven't heard nothing bad about him. He show up to work, he do his thing, and get it done.
Get it done.
Yeah.
Get it done. Stick and move.
Once y'all split up. You'll be able to, you ain't gonna be able to handle the work. That's what you want. You want it to run it over so you can figure out how to call one of them guys that you say, man, I don't want to call this motherfucker. But you want him to call him.
You gotta call him.
Because he know he can stand in, but not him, but another.
Right, in general, yeah.
That didn't show up or borrow some money, never get paid back. You know, you got a phone for them cats too.
Phone ain't work. You were all.
Yeah, you got a phone. You got a bunch of them in your phone that you know you can use, but you being stubborn, which is me too. But I ain't gonna hit you eat, nigga. You ain't gonna try to do right.
Hey,
you know why I'm gonna force you to feed now? Steve Harvey said, he said, why I'm gonna keep throwing you the life raft if you keep swimming away from the boat? That's stupid as hell.
It so is.
But that's
real.
what we do.
We do that.
We do it every day to them.
So do.
For why? You know, because they show up 2 times out of a month. You know, but that's it, man. My thing is, I want to let everybody know is my motto is do it until you're satisfied. When will you be satisfied? Don't nobody know but you.
That's it. Nobody know but you.
Yeah.
Man, that is all right. Is there anything you want to tell everybody about Maidman or anything else? Remarks, anything?
Well, I mean, you know, I would like to say I know we are in the same industry, but we're not in the same area. So therefore, if anyone on here is a human resource individual, builder, developer, I'm your man. They call me the Boston Buckle. Yeah, we'll come.
The Boston Buckle.
Yes, sir. We'll clean you up. Preferably, we prefer, you know, 80, 90, 100,000 square feet at a time. Because you know, I know how to do them. I'm a master at it. You know, the smaller the job is, the longer it takes. But the bigger the job is, I can get through fast. I can. You know.
80 to 90 feet. That's bigger than a Joanne's.
Square feet.
That's bigger than a Joanne's, ain't it?
How large is Joanne's? I think 30,000.
I can beat that store.
If you would go, because a lot of people they're afraid about that. You know, they intimidate them. If you got more time, what, you know, the square feet and stuff like that. When you say that, and I tell people sometimes we do 20,000 square feet, and that's a big deal for us, you know, for us or whatever. And they like, $20,000, that's a lot, you know what I'm saying? But I
Is
mean,
that one of your workers? The same man?
no, just people, outside people.
Okay.
Well, at first, I'm gonna tell you, and even Jerry, I remember this right here. I told Jerry, I said, I'm gonna buy a propane buffer. This was back in either I think 2017 or 2018. He said, for what? He said, he said, for what? He said, get you another electric buffer.
You don't see the vision.
He didn't see the vision.
Did you see the vision?
Oh, most definitely.
And you done it.
And done it.
Yeah.
And in that room next door is about 8 propane buffers.
You never had a thought that you would have that many machines.
Never.
And that's why you right on the front of the chicken, not the back. You know, and that's not to degrade anybody. It's just when they don't think outside of the neighborhood or think outside of the car that they're driving, you're gonna be stuck.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, with the square footage, me personally, that big square footage is open. It's not sliced up in a bunch of little bitty rooms. When you slice up, if it was sliced up in little bitty rooms, then you got a complicated situation.
Yeah.
But if you got an open area, you can't stop it. Unless the machine breaks down or something.
Bulldozers, boy.
Yeah,
Walk through it. Walk it down.
That's just my take on it.
So some of those is intimidated about those square footage. So you look.
Yeah, that's
so you
want. Yeah, because if you got 80,000 square feet, for one thing you can bank on is you're gonna make $30,000 company.
Walmart, I think the largest Walmart, I think is 100,000 square feet.
Yeah, we done a Walmart.
If they put it in perspective to you, yeah.
We done the Walmart what's Paris River? Anyway, it's a Walmart up there. We done. Walmart got their own wax. They want to use a weed wax and them
anti-slip or something.
I don't know what it is. But now Walmart got in the game. They strict with concrete now.
Yeah, I love concrete. I love it. That's I used to love I still love VCT, but I love concrete.
Yeah,
it's so simple.
They in that stained concrete. They got
concrete.
They got the ride scrubber, manless ride scrubber. So
love concrete.
They get. I mean, it is what it is.
You said 80,000 square feet.
Yeah, I take 80, 100, it depends. I don't care what it is. I prefer it. I don't turn that number on my collar, but I prefer it to be because it's open. It's an open area. You can't. What's in the way? You like a store. You got the sales counters and stuff. Yeah. But other than that, it's open store. You run it wide open.
What do you do with some of these stores? I mean, what are like some of the jobs that you do? Some of these, these multi square footage buildings sometimes.
Far as like office buildings,
floors or deep retail.
You'll go in. If you got a 8-story building per se, it's minimum
8 stories.
Yeah, 8 stories, or each floor maybe 15 to 30,000 feet. You know what I'm saying? But it's open. It's open. What you gonna? It's just the thing.
So you got a Joanne's on each floor.
Yeah, but it's open. It's wide open. Because after you turn it over, that's when they gonna come in and put in the vitals and all the little cubicles and stuff. So you in and you out. The only thing will probably be more troubling is the glass. I don't do glass. I call the glass company. Let them go.
Okay, there you go.
But it's open. So basically what you're doing, vacuuming. You may take a chance on tearing up your vacuum. You gotta do the break room and the bathroom.
So square footage.
Yeah, but it's open. You in and you out. You can hit a nice lane, you get your good lick.
Is this some prices? Is that something?
Well, if it's that big, you probably get 15 cents. You know what I'm saying?
15 cents.
But you're doing, like I said, you might be doing 80, 90, 100,000 square feet.
Somebody do the math on that.
Yeah,
15 cents.
But you come and you get in and you get out. That ain't climbing the glass. That's just vacuuming and
just vacuuming
and picking up trash. Just getting in. It's a heck of a game. That's what Susan come in there. She'll get it for you, but you couldn't go in there and get it. Well, you could without you might go through hell and hot water, but they can give it to you. Susan gonna get it no problem.
No problem.
Yeah. And Susan might get 25 cents.
Yeah.
25 cents is the base rate on something brand new. Yeah, you know, spend it. We do square footage like that. You know, we do 140,000. We do 25 cents. You know, that's stripping and waxing too.
25 cents.
Yeah,
That's good. Yeah, that's real good. 25 cents on something like that.
Yeah, but that's included.
I've worked for. I've been stripping wax. We've been stripping wax for 10 cents.
One dude getting $1 being in Georgia.
Dollar square foot. Oh yeah, they get more than
what city they in
that.
though?
Yeah, that too.
That's I ain't never seen it.
In Georgia.
In Georgia.
Yeah. I mean, if they're paid, some people just pay because they know you do a good job. They're paid.
Yeah. I would think that dollar square foot gonna cap off at something they ain't finna do no 100,000 square feet. They ain't it's gonna cap off somewhere. You know what you said?
Yeah. Dollar ain't even worth $1 no way. So, you know how you look at that.
Yeah, they gonna cap it. I dug off somewhere. They gonna be $1 on the 20. I don't think 20,000 square feet.
Nah, 20,000 square feet. You probably stripping and wax. They'll probably do 15 cents. 16, you know, might get a high 18, just depending on who you're doing or how bad it is. If it's new, you definitely ain't gonna get it.
Oh no,
yeah, you know.
I've done like I said, I've done it at probably low as a dime.
Yeah,
but you know,
that's
like you said, to my body.
Get done. I gotta go. Let me get in here and get through. Yeah, I got 5 of them lined up. Then you know, I got 2 weeks to get 5 of them done. Then I can make something happen.
Yeah. And then that if you gotta go back another not that third day, like if it be a 2 week, we done reserve 2 days. That third day, you know, you done lost.
Yeah,
you lose. For me, I know on the third day, I already know I'm in the red.
I don't know in your word if you lose or you just didn't make the profit that you had.
Sometimes it's not the profit that I had, and sometimes it's been a loss. I know one time we did what year was this? 2019. I lost $6,000.
I remember you saying.
Yeah, lost $6,000. 2019. I hurt my feelings. Yeah, that was my Harley. That was my Harley.
At least you made it up a difference now, so you know what not to do.
What not to do. You got that right. Yep. If I see a strip of wax that I feel leery about, a run. Don't take it. Yeah, don't take it.
Well, I mean, you know what you can eat. That's that's one thing about being healthy. You know what food to put in your mouth and what food not to. Same thing with business. You know, I don't turn that down. My collar, I take my chances with it. Especially if I got my team right. My team right, I'm coming. Here I come.
That's it. That's the thing. Like see your team right.
Yeah. If I got a half a team, I'm gonna come get it. You know, team.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but it's a good thing. Beautiful thing.
Money? You got on now. Yeah, Tory, you gonna leave us something? Bless us with something. Tell us something good.
Be great.
Be good. Be great.
Well, my thing is, you do what's for you, and don't try to eat what other people eat because it might not make you fat. You know,
that's real.
Just do the best you can do with what you got. Until next time. Thank you for joining us. I really appreciate this, man. It's definitely a blessing, man.
Thank you.
Thank y'all. I really appreciate y'all joining us. If you catch this a little later, we will have it on YouTube, edited later. And remember, Maidman Cleaning Service.
Nashville, Tennessee, Chattanooga, Tennessee, Birmingham, Alabama.
All right. Y'all know who to call. All right. Catch us a little later. Hey, thank y'all for joining us.
Don't let me walk on you.